Hello, my name is Allie, and I am very messy. I have always been messy since the beginning of time. I blame my ADHD, but in this video, I'm going to try to get at least a little bit cleaner. I have tried this so many times. I have filmed so many clean with me videos, and yet still, craft supplies cover every inch of my one-bedroom apartment. I also blame it on the fact that I don't have a lot of time, but since the COVID-19 stuff has hit, I all of a sudden have a lot of time. So, I have decided to try once more to get my life together and finally become the clean person I've always wanted to be. Spoiler alert, that didn't exactly happen. I started this journey the way I normally start getting my stuff together journey. I just kind of started cleaning. I start putting things away, and I do my normal thing of filling up a bin with stuff and then putting all the stuff in that bin away. But I quickly realized that this wasn't working. Not everything that I owned had a place, and so I just kept putting things on my desk in order to find a place later, because I didn't know what to do with them. I also discovered that, shockingly, I had way too much stuff for the space that I have. Not everything I owned would fit into the containers that I had. Now I knew at this point that I needed to do something different. My normal plan, obviously, wasn't working. I have tried it so many times over the years, and since my cleanliness hasn't really changed much, I needed to figure something else out. Now, I have read a lot of books about cleaning. Well, actually listened to them, because my attention span does not really bode well to reading books. But one of the audiobooks that I listened to was called Decluttering at the Speed of Life by Dana K. White. Now, in this book, the author talks about the container concept, which is basically your things cannot exceed the container you have them in. How she explains it is with scarves. You have a box that you are going to put your scarves in, and you fill the box with your scarves. You are not allowed to own more scarves than what can fit in the box. So if you want to buy more scarves, you have to get rid of some of the scarves. So I decided to apply this concept to my whole craft area. But that was going to be a lot more complicated. So thus began my second plan. I started first by making a latte and sitting down with my whiteboard. You could also do this with paper or a Word document, but I really like whiteboards. First thing I did was I wrote down every container I had for my craft supplies, every possible home an item could have. For example, all of the drawers in that drawer thing that I got from Michael's, or the baskets in my Rascog cart. Then, I wrote down specifically what thing is going into that container. I tried to be as specific as possible. For things that I wasn't sure about, I put question marks next to. So as I came across things that don't have a home, I would be able to easily find them a home. Next came the scariest part for me, because it made everything look a lot messier than it was. I took all of my craft supplies and moved them into my living room. Every single piece of paper and sticker sheet was moved into the small space between my couch and TV. And then I started organizing. I put things back where I had designated a spot for them, and when I came across something that I wasn't sure what to do with, I went to my whiteboard to see if I could find a home for it. Now, I knew at the time that I had way too much stuff, but my hoarder tendencies didn't want me to throw away or even give away too much stuff. So I started a separate bin, a bin for stuff that I would need to use in a certain amount of time, and at the end of that time, I would get rid of it. It was the perfect plan. Except, well, to be completely honest, I filmed this video weeks ago, and I still have that bin. But we will get to that later. After literal days of me cleaning and organizing my craft supplies, I was feeling pretty good. Normally what happens after I clean a lot is I get tired and unmotivated, and my space is still a mess, and so I kind of just give up. But this time, my desk was actually clean, and I even vacuumed, which is a rarity. But honestly, that didn't last long. My tendencies to not finish projects and drop everything to follow the new idea I have has continued. My desk currently has 3 different projects on it as I am doing this voiceover. But I am getting a lot better. I have put into place some practices to help me be even a little bit cleaner. First thing is I'm trying my best to enforce the container concept. I do still have an overflow that I'm struggling to get rid of, but I am working on it. Also, I have reorganized my use it up bin and made little kits of things that I want to do with the overflow supplies. I might make a video of me doing these, so let me know if you'd be interested in that. Moving forward, I think I'm going to try to use up all of the overflow stuffs so that I can officially enforce the container concept. And after I do that, I will film a craft space tour so I can show off the progress that I've made. I'm not sure if this video was helpful for anyone since it didn't end with a clean aesthetic craft room, but hopefully my journey to clean will help some of you. If not, well, making these videos helped me, so there's that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to continue to follow me on this journey, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye!